Good morning, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome once again to my video blog from James Wellington Academy, ALevels. My thanks first of all to Mr. Matthews and to Kerry, our PRE, for filling in for me last week and telling you all about D6 Communicator. Now you'll notice I'm wearing my D6 Communicator t-shirt again today because I just want to make it absolutely clear that today is the last day when we're going to be sending you mass emails. So as from Sunday, all mass communications are going to be going out via D6 Communicator. Now, I'm told at the moment we only have about 80% of our families signed up for this. So if you're in the 20% and you're watching this, then you won't be getting information from us next week. So you really need to get this, you signed up to D6 and preferably on your phone, because that means when you're sitting in your car waiting for your children, when you're in cafes, when you're out and about, you'll get messages directly to your phone. And D6 does work best on your phone. So please get signed up. We will have our student helpers here again early next week if you're not sure how to set it up. We've also got Kerry's fantastic description of how to set it up from last week's video blog, which you can also have a look at. But it's really, really important because if you're not in it, you won't get information. So we will still use email to send individual emails to parents. The PE department will still use their Teamer app for the time being to send messages about sports fixtures and sports teams. So if you've got a child in a sports team, you'll be familiar with that already. We'll still use Facebook to celebrate all the good things that happen in the school, and the classes that currently use Twitter will carry on using Twitter. So this is just really a change for mass communications. So do make sure that you check it regularly. You will get notifications, but you won't necessarily get notifications for everything, so you do need to check it regularly. Okay, so Sunday's the deadline. Sunday, you need to be on D6. So that's the first thing I wanted to mention. I'd also ask for your help, please. And I was talking to parents who haven't signed their contracts yet. So if you haven't signed your contract, you aren't properly registered with the school. And if we're not properly registered, then we are liable to fines from the KHDA. And as things stand at the moment, we have quite a few parents who haven't signed their contract, and I'd much rather be spending our money on educating your children, not on paying fines to the KHDA. So either go on the KHDA website or the KHDA app, or come into school and a member of staff will help you to do that if you go to the admissions office. So please do that within the next 3 or 4 days, because that deadline is coming up very shortly. Now we have an event coming up which I particularly want to mention to you today, and that's going to be on the 24th of October, and it's our sixth form open evening where we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing in our sixth form next year. So sixth form is a term which we use in the UK, which refers to years 12 and 13. And of course, at the moment, we don't have those year groups as a growing school, but we will be opening our year 12, subject to KHDA approval, next year. And we're very excited about what we're going to be offering. So you may be aware that the other Wellington schools, Wellington International School and Wellington Citical Oasis, both offer the International Baccalaureate Diploma in year 12 and 13. We're not going to be doing that. We want to be different. We want to offer something a little bit different. So we're going to be offering the A-level, which is the sort of gold standard, if you like, in the UK. And just to be clear, A-level is accepted in all universities across the world. You don't have to have the IB to do that. So students from all over the UK go to many places in the world, many universities in the world. Students from Jumeirah College, who also offer A-level, go to universities right across the globe. So A-level is an internationally recognised qualification. We're also going to be offering something called BTEC National, and the BTEC National is a slightly more vocational kind of qualification. It's taught in a slightly different way, it's examined in a slightly different way, and it's very much more a kind of practical, hands-on kind of exam. But again, that is widely accepted by universities all over the place. So a mixture of BTEC and A-level, students are going to be able to do a mixture of both, or one or the other. We're also going to be having compulsory core, so every student will have to do some kind of service component, either in the local community or in school. They're also going to have to acquire additional skills on top of their academic studies. We're also offering an elite football academy for those who are particularly good at football, which will be run by Dubai City Football Club. So we think it's a unique offering in Dubai. I think it's almost unique in GEMS, and we have our new sixth form brochure, here it is, which tells you all about that. So if you've got a child in year 10, year 11, please come and pick one of these up. If you have friends with children in year 10 and 11 who might be looking for something different in the sixth form to what their current school offers, again, do come and make inquiries. So 24th of October this year, we will be having this open evening. We'll be sending more details about that in due course. Just a couple of things to finish with. Just a reminder that ECAs finally get underway on Sunday. So I've talked about the breadth of our program, so all those fantastic ECAs will start next week. And I want to finish really just by reminding you of something which we're advertising in our reception, which is why I'm here. I've got the poster over here. And this is a very different kind of entertainment evening, which is being organised by two of our parents. They are from Uzbekistan, and they're introducing an evening of culture from that part of the world. And I'm personally very interested in that because, as some of you will know, I taught in Kazakhstan for 3 years before I came here, and the culture, music, dance of this part of the world is absolutely fantastic. So do get tickets to that if you can. It will be great to feel that we're supporting this. There are going to be some of our own students taking part in it. So please do support this event, buy your tickets. It's at the Souk Madanat in a couple of weeks' time, and I hope that some of you will be able to attend that. So there we go, that's the end of this week's video blog. I hope that's been useful. Remember, D6, that's the message. And as ever, I wish you a great weekend with your family. Thank you, goodbye, ma salama.